Today's message comes from a quieter place, away from studio lights and daily routines, and it carries a very human purpose. This is not an announcement driven by drama or spectacle, but a sincere effort to speak directly, honestly, and with heart. After weeks of speculation and noise online, the goal is simple: to clear the air, share what truly happened, and reconnect with the people who matter most. At its core, this story is about family, health, perspective, and the reminder that real life sometimes asks us to pause, listen, and choose what matters above everything else. A different kind of mourning. This paragraph sets the emotional tone by explaining why this moment feels so different from the usual routine. Being at home instead of the studio immediately signals sincerity and openness. It tells the audience that this isn't about putting on a show, but about having an honest conversation. By acknowledging the rumors and confusion online, the speakers show awareness of what viewers have been seeing and feeling. Rather than ignoring the noise, they choose to address it calmly and directly. That decision reflects respect for the audience and appreciation for their or their long-standing support. The relaxed conversational style helps lower defenses and build trust. It invites people to listen, not as viewers, but as part of a shared community. Overall, this paragraph explains that the goal is clarity, connection, and truth, not drama or attention. A life lived in the open. This section explains why transparency matters so much to them. After years in the public eye, their audience has watched their lives unfold in real time. Sharing family moments, challenges, and everyday joys created a bond that goes beyond television. The show became a daily ritual, something familiar and comforting for both hosts and viewers. Because of that closeness, sudden silence can feel unsettling or even alarming. This paragraph helps the audience understand that speaking up now is a natural extension of that long relationship. It reassures viewers that the connection is real, built on years of consistency and mutual trust. By framing their audience as extended family, it reinforces why honesty feels necessary and respectful at this moment. The subtle warning signs. Here, the focus shifts to how easily health concerns can be overlooked. Feeling tired, stressed, or worn down is something many people experience, so it's easy to dismiss those signs as normal life. This paragraph explains that there was no dramatic moment that screamed something was wrong, which makes the situation especially relatable. Problems didn't arrive loudly, they crept in quietly. By sharing this, the speakers help normalize the experience and remove fear or shame. It reminds listeners that missing early signs doesn't mean carelessness, just humanity. The honesty invites reflection, encouraging people to think about their own bodies and routines without panic, but with awareness. Trusting a partner's instinct. This paragraph highlights the importance of intuition in close relationships. One partner noticed changes that couldn't be ignored and chose to push for answers, even when it wasn't easy. The tone remains warm and slightly playful, which softens the seriousness of the moment. Being dragged to the doctor becomes a symbol of love, persistence, and deep understanding. It shows how partners often see things we overlook in ourselves. This explanation emphasizes that listening to someone who knows you well can be life-changing. It celebrates partnership not in grand gestures, but in everyday concern and stubborn care. The message is clear. Love sometimes shows up as insistence, and that insistence can make all the difference. Facing a serious reality. This section explains the emotional balance of receiving a difficult diagnosis. It wasn't presented as hopeless, but it was serious enough to demand immediate action. By calling it a wake-up call, the experience becomes relatable rather than frightening. The paragraph carefully avoids alarm while still stressing responsibility. It reassures viewers that early detection matters and can completely change outcomes. This grounded honesty helps the audience feel informed without being overwhelmed. It also shows strength in facing reality head-on, instead of avoiding it. The explanation here reinforces the idea that acknowledging seriousness doesn't mean giving in to fear. It means choosing awareness and action, choosing health over headlines. This paragraph directly clears up misconceptions. The absence from the show sparked dramatic rumors, but the truth is much simpler and more human. Stepping away wasn't about quitting or giving up, but about prioritizing what truly matters. By reframing identity away from job titles and toward family roles, this explanation offers a powerful reminder about values. It normalizes taking a pause when life demands it. The calm, firm tone helps settle speculation without feeding it. This paragraph reassures the audience that choosing health is not a failure, but a thoughtful, responsible decision rooted in love and perspective. Strength and support systems. Here, gratitude takes center stage. The paragraph explains how essential support has been, both at home and at work. It highlights the unseen care that happens behind the scenes, from personal support to professional understanding. By acknowledging the show's team and their compassion, it paints a picture of a healthy, humane work environment. This reinforces the idea that no one faces challenges alone. The explanation emphasizes how shared responsibility and kindness can lighten heavy moments. It also reassures viewers that stepping away was met with encouragement, not pressure. The overall feeling is warmth, unity, and appreciation for community. A temporary pause, not a goodbye. This paragraph focuses on reassurance and hope. It makes clear that while the break is necessary, it is not permanent. By hinting at future laughter and familiar moments, it gently restores a sense of normalcy. This explanation helps viewers feel secure, reminding them that the bond isn't broken, just paused. Framing the hiatus as healing rather than loss changes the emotional weight of the situation. It encourages patience and trust. The tone lifts slightly here, signaling optimism and confidence in what's ahead. It's about continuity, not endings. A message for everyone listening. The final paragraph broadens the message beyond their personal story. It gently encourages viewers to listen to their instincts and take care of the people they love. There's no fear-based warning. It's calm encouragement rooted in experience. Inviting others to share their stories turns the moment into a shared conversation, strengthening the sense of community. This explanation shows that the message isn't just informational, but connective. It leaves the audience feeling seen, valued, and supported. The closing tone is hopeful and reassuring, emphasizing that challenges are easier to face when we lean on one another and speak honestly.